Before the Ottomans ruled Anatolia, before Bursa became a capital, before empires crossed into Europe, there was a ruler who stood in their shadow, not as a conqueror, but as a guardian. He did not build an empire. He prevented one from swallowing his world for more than 2 decades. His name was Mehmed Bey of Germiyan, and history almost forgot him. Early 14th century, the Seljuk Sultanate has collapsed. The Mongol grip is weakening. Anatolia is splintered into rival beyliks. Every ruler faces the same question: expand or survive. At the heart of Western Anatolia, from the stronghold of Kütahya, Mehmed Bey chooses survival. And that choice changes the fate of the region. Mehmed Bey was born around 1298 into a world shaped by war and migration. His father, Yakub Bey, was the founder of the Germiyanid Beylik, one of the strongest Turkic states in Western Anatolia. The Germiyanids were frontier people, Oghuz Turks, hardened by nomadic life, forged by raids, alliances, and survival. Mehmed grew up learning how to command horsemen, how to manage tribes, how to rule without an empire. And when Yakub Bey died in 1327, the Beylik passed to his son, without rebellion, without bloodshed. A rare moment of stability in a violent age. Mehmed's reign begins as Anatolia burns with competition. To the east, Karamanids. To the west, Aydinids. To the north, Byzantines clinging to survival. And looming quietly, the Ottomans. But Mehmed's first enemy was neither Turk nor Byzantine. It was Europe. Years earlier, European mercenaries known as the Catalan Company had swept through Anatolia, hired by Byzantium, then abandoned, then unleashed. They seized towns, raided villages, and carved out territory inside Germiyan lands. When Mehmed came to power, these mercenaries still held Kula and Simav. Instead of reckless battle, Mehmed chose patience. He avoided open confrontation, cut supply routes, harassed garrisons, used terrain as a weapon. By the mid-1340s, the Catalans were gone. No grand battle, no epic siege, just quiet victory. And Germiyan survived. Power in medieval Anatolia was not only measured in swords, but in coins. Under Mehmed Bey, the Germiyanids minted silver aksha bearing his name. This mattered. It meant sovereignty, economic stability, a declaration to rivals: we are still here. From 1341 to 1361, those coins circulated through markets, caravans, and cities. While others expanded and collapsed, Mehmed maintained order. Mehmed ruled from Kütahya, a city that became more than a fortress. It was a center of culture, scholarship, poetry. Writers and thinkers flourished under Germiyan rule. No massive bureaucracy, no imperial court, just balance, tribal loyalty, urban administration, religious legitimacy. It was enough. And yet, while Mehmed held the line, the Ottomans adapted. They expanded faster, built stronger institutions, absorbed weaker beyliks. Mehmed did not fight them openly. He maneuvered. Alliances with Karaman, non-aggression with others, avoidance of destructive wars. But history favors momentum, not caution. In 1361, Mehmed Bey died. No assassination, no battlefield death. Just the end of a long, steady reign. His son Süleyman Shah succeeded him. The Beylik remained intact. But the world had changed. Within decades, Germiyan would fall under Ottoman dominance, not by conquest alone, but by diplomacy, marriage, and inevitability. Mehmed I of Germiyan was not a conqueror. He was something rarer, a stabilizer. He defended borders, restored lost lands, preserved sovereignty in a collapsing world. And in doing so, he delayed Ottoman expansion longer than most remember. History celebrates those who build empires. But empires only rise because someone else held them back first. Mehmed Bey died as a ruler of an independent state, something many of his rivals could not claim. Next on Historical TV, we uncover how Germiyan lands entered the Ottoman Empire without a single decisive battle. Subscribe, because sometimes history is not conquered, it is inherited.